Assalamualaikum and very good afternoons. So I'm gonna continue my videos, and today I would like to talk about how for the individual to reduce the stress. So because I'm sure that because now my concern is actually a lot of people talking about stress. For example, what's been happening to our Muslim brother Ikram Dinzi is being said by having the mental disturbances. So today I would like to talk about how for you to handle the stress. So basically there are 5 tips, right? But first I would like to bring you guys to the understandings of what is actually a stress, right? Stress is actually when you perceive that demand in your place on you, for example your works, school, or in your relationships, and when those things are exceeding your capability to cope with, you know in a simple way. For example, you have a work, but um, you cannot cope with the work, so the stress will begins. So that is basically a stress. And actually the stress is a very dangerous disease, and it is considered disease in the medicine fields. Because you know why? Because the stress can have the health consequences to you, and it even affecting your immune system, or even your cardiovascular and neuroendocrine and central nervous system. And it's gonna take you a severe emotional toll that is very very uh, dangerous. And stress also can result in your serious health condition, including anxiety, insomnia, you can't sleep, muscle pain, and high blood pressure, and weaken your immune systems. So there's a lot of like health consequences if you suffer from stress actually. And some of the research saying that stress also can contribute to the development of the major illness such as your heart disease, depression, and also obesity, right? So now we are going to talk about the 5 techniques, right? In psychological research or industry has shown for you to help to reduce the stress in the short term and also in the long term. Okay, firstly, what you have to do is you must take a break from the stress, right? So sometimes for people having stress, it sounds a little bit difficult for you to get away from your project, from your work, from your families, from your loved ones. But please bear in mind, actually you must let yourself have a time to do something else. For example, doesn't matter that how busy you are, you must have at least like 20 minutes to take care of yourself in a day. For example, you go to spa, you go to exercising, you can go to park, or maybe you can just doing your hobbies like drawing and everything, right? And it doesn't means that necessary for you to do it every day, but whatever you have free times and you feel that your stress is coming to the maximum, so you have to get away from whatever thing that you think that causes of your stress. You have to get away from it first, all right? And the second one is you must do the exercise, right? Because exercise benefit your mind just as well as your body. It doesn't mean that exercise is only benefiting your body. Just for example, man's is only can exercise is only for muscles, but actually it is for your mind. Because why you say mind is because when you doing exercise, for example like swim, dancing, or even yoga, or in Malaysia itself we have lots like Zumba, whatever, and automatically it will make you happy, right? And that is a good thing about exercising. The third one is smile and laugh, right? The first thing, my advice, right? What is the easiest way for you to reduce the stress is when you wake up in the mornings, and Of course, you have to drink water first before you go to shower. But before you go to shower, make sure you look at the mirror and you smile to yourself first. Or maybe by say, good morning to yourself first, and you smile and look at your face. And then you have to have a thought that I'm happy today. So inshallah, the whole day will become good for you, and everything will become positive for you. Trust me, right? And also laugh, right? In America, I'm thinking a lot of people know it. Laugh is actually a therapy in America. We have groups of people. We call it a group counseling therapy, or some people call it laugh therapy. So it's laugh therapy is actually to help people who have stress, who have also people who have the heart disease issues also good, because when you laugh you are releasing your hormones. I don't remember the hormones, but it's something related to your happiness hormones, right? And the fourth is you must get a social support. What is mean by social support is actually you must have a friends, and maybe even you can't see your friends directly, but you can just email, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. There's a lot of things to communicate this nowadays, so there's not any excuses. Please, if you are stressed, please make sure you find your friends immediately, or even your relative. But for those who have parents, it's good you call back your mom or even your father, and then just talk to them. Just tell them actually what you feel. And this is actually very sensitive to guys, because guys normally they keep everything inside, and for them it is not cool at all if they story their stress to the others. But actually that is wrong, and that is totally wrong. Even guys or girls, you must be open. When you have stress in your mind, you have issue in your mind, you have to speak it out, right? And lastly is you can do a mediations, right? And for Muslim, I suggest do a prayer or reciting Quran, because the scientists, the research show that by doing the mediation and prayer or reciting Quran is help your mind and body to relax and focus, right? And for those who know yoga, Tai Chi, you can just do it, because it's gonna bring you to a peace of mind after that. It's gonna bring you to a very calmness feeling after that. So I think basically that is what I want to talk about stress. Please do not silent when you have stress, when you feel stress, and please speak it out. And for those things that this video is gonna help someone, please share and just spread the positive vibes. Thanks guys, see you.